Yeah, good morning to one and all. This is Naveen Kumar Sitamoju. So we are into the part 20 of C program tutorial, and in the previous class we have seen some programs like printing some text onto the screen, declaring a variable and assigning some value to the variable, and just to print the address. Now we are going into a step ahead of the previous programs. That means now we are going into the next level programs, like we are trying to do some small calculations. So here what they have did is they have asked us to write a C program to add two numbers. So for that I will be giving an explanation like this, right? So before writing any program in any programming language, before writing or developing any code, so first thing is you have to do the analysis of the program. First thing is you have to do the analysis of the program. So when you do the analysis of the program, you will be easily understanding how and why we are writing the code. Now in the analysis we do have the first step is you have to understand the program. You have to understand the program, which is the step number one in analyzing the program. The second one is you have to analyze it, you have to try to design it, you have to try to design it. And the third one is try to write the code, try to write the code. So these are the three steps you have to follow in any program, whether it is a small program or whether it is a big program. So whenever you are trying to do these three things, again we have to consider four things. The first one is declaration of variables. Declaration of variables. So whenever you are talking about declaration of variables, so some things are to be considered. So before start writing the program, you should know that how many variables are required in the program. So first of all you have to identify how many number of variables are declared in the program. So if at all you are doing that, then it will be making us easier, right, in understanding and implementing the code. So for now in this program they have asked us to add two numbers. So I will be telling you how to identify the number of variables. So I require two numbers, right? And after adding I will be getting three numbers. That means we will be taking value number 1 and we will be taking value number 2, and after adding these two values we will be getting a new value, right? So it is adding two numbers. I will take an example here. Suppose I take 2 here, I will take 3 here, and on adding 2 plus 3 we will be getting 5 here. Suppose I take 4 here and I will take 6 here. On adding these two we will be getting 10 here. So now this is example number 1 and this is example number 2. So now you have to understand that for storing the value 1, right, we require variable variable 1, and for storing the value number 2 we require variable number 2, and after adding we will be getting the third value, and for storing this third value we require variable number 3. So after seeing this analysis you can come to a conclusion that in total we require three variables. So this is the way you have to understand the concept of the declaration of variables and identifying the total number of variables, right? So this is step number 1. Now what I'll do is I'll be going into step number 2 now. The step number 2 is like this. Step number 2 is, so once the declaration is done, so you have to assign the values to the variables. Once the declaration is done, you have to assign the values to the variables. So assign the values to the variables is the step number 2, assigning values to the variables is step number 2 you have to perform. And third step is to perform some calculations if required. Perform some calculations if required. So in this case I will be performing a calculation called as addition. So here, see here, this is the operation I am going to perform. This is the operation, or we can call it as a calculation. This is the calculation I am going to perform. Suppose I take subtraction, then it will be minus, right? In this way, based upon the task we are being asked, so we will be deciding what is the type of calculation we will be performing. And the fourth step is, once the calculation part is been done, then you will be printing the results. So this is how you have to understand that every program will be having 4 steps to be considered irrespective of the size of the code you are developing. So the 4 steps are declaring the variable, assigning some values to the variable, right, performing some calculations if required, and printing the results. So once you understand this code, what do I do is I'll be going with the exact code development, and for that I am using Dev C++. So I have taken a new document here and I am trying to write the program like this. And before writing the program, I go with the saving of the file, like file save as addition.c with some C type source file and saving it. Now I am trying to write the program like this. Hash include stdio.h, hash include console input output.h, int main. Remember that Dev C is demanding us to write int before main. Absolutely there is no problem with including main in the program, right? And then open curly brackets, then int a comma b comma c, right? So this is how you have to declare the variables. Now once declare is been done, this is part 1. The second part is to assign some values to the variables, like a is equal to 10, b is equal to 20, right? This is how you have to go with the assignment of the values to the variables, and we'll go with the calculation, like c is equal to a plus b. So now this has been done. I wanted to print the results after the calculations are performed, and the results are printed like this using the printf statement, the output statement, right? New line character, a will be %d comma a, printf new line character b will be %d. Why? Because the value we are taking is integer, and the format specifier should also be an integer format specifier. And we are going into the last part of the programming, N C, or we can write some anything is okay, is percentage D comma C semicolon and return 0. So this is how you have to go with. Here you have to understand one thing, like once you have declared the variable with a name, so you have to use the variable with the same name. Suppose I write here A, suppose I write here B, C, then I have to use only those names for the implementation of the code until you complete the program. So once you are done with, I am printing, I am using Control S for saving it. Then I go with F9. So once F9 is been done, you have to understand that there are no warnings, there are no errors, and see the compilation time is increasing by because the number of lines of code is increasing. Point number one. Point number two is the logic is also is different from the previous programs. So this is how you have to understand. Now once the compilation is been done, you are okay with the zero errors and zero warnings. So I'll go with F10, which will be giving us the output. So see here. So once the output is printed, the print you have to understand like this, like the first value is 10, the first value is 10 here, the first value is 10 here, the second value is 20 here, and after adding 10 plus 20 you will get 30. So that is been printed in the C. So this is all about the concept of addition of two numbers. So in the next class we will be talking about the remaining arithmetic operations. So hope you have understood this. Try to understand the concept, and if at all you have any doubts, you can contact me through comments. Thank you.